blazing hot, but you know, here it goes. Hey guys, you might be wondering, why am I behind this fence? Well, the thing is, this is kind of a representation of where I felt most of my life. Behind this fence, behind this cage, and anyone with anxiety and panic disorder know exactly what I'm talking about. Eventually we become introverts and deal with agoraphobia if it gets bad enough, and you know, some of you will know what I'm talking about. I'll get more into that in the next video, but this video is about following your heart. If you don't follow your heart, where will you really go? What will you do? You know? We keep ourselves inside, we limit ourselves. We're afraid to mess up. Like I mentioned in past videos, we're afraid to, we avoid it. We do whatever we can just to avoid it. We have to live and learn, otherwise we'll never find happiness. You have to, you know, just live and learn. It's trial and error. If we don't fail, how will we learn? Everyone makes mistakes and no one's perfect. We have to make mistakes because that's how we learn. That's how we learn what we love, what we hate, what we want to embrace, what we want to face, what we want to go after. That's the whole part of life right there that you'll be missing out on. This was the same reason I've been afraid of college. I was afraid because I messed up in high school. I didn't do totally terrible. I eventually improved in high school, but I still struggled a lot, and I was afraid to revisit that in college. It was that horrible feeling I didn't want to revisit, but I know if I avoid it the rest of my life, I won't progress as much, you know, in a lot of things I do. Also, don't be afraid to be different. You gotta stand out. You gotta separate yourself from everyone else. If someone does one thing, do something else another way. But in the process, try not to hurt anybody you know. It just all kind of varies. But the people who understand you are the people who love you. I'll get into that in another video here soon. Don't listen to what the people say about you when they're talking down on you, just spreading rumors, but keep an open mind as well. You have to see the image you reflect. And you have to reflect on yourself. Is this what you want in life? Is this how you want to appear? Is this, you know, you got to think about all the things you do. It echoes back. It echoes back right at you. It's you reap what you sow. Don't stand inside this circle of dirt. Don't make this your only part of life. You have to go beyond it. There's a field of places you have not even gone to yet. If you just avoid and just look at it, instead of stepping on it, stepping forward, where will you go? Is this where you will be the rest of your life? I wouldn't want to die here. Look at the trees, look at the grass. It's beautiful. Go after it. Some of it may look bad at first, but if you really step forward and push through it, have people who love you in your life, who support you. You can do it. And I want you to repeat that. I can do this. Say that to yourself on a daily basis. It's very encouraging. Explore the far reaches where you couldn't reach before. Be Christopher Columbus. He traveled miles and miles to find North America. He didn't know what existed beyond the point of Europe, but he thought that somewhere in the West existed a new land. And guess what? He took a risk, and he found it. So maybe we're wrong when we say we can't do something. You don't know until you try. It's all out there. You just gotta go for it. Food for thought.